Hello and welcome back, Commanders and Commanderettes. Chesty Puller here with another War Commander video. This is on Sector Breach, and this is on the Conqueror set 1, 2, and 3. It's a way to do it with free repair. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to recommend that before you attack the base, if it's your first time, zoom in on the base, take a look at it. If you want, go ahead and scout the base, and that way you can see what's in everything. Now, this particular base, it does have the bastion, which sends everything out, which makes it one of the more difficult Conqueror bases. So you do have to take out that bastion, and you can't take it out with air. It's max level. It has a lot of defenses, and if you don't take it out, you're going to get lots of um, things coming in. So plan what you're going to do before you hit the attack button. That's what I'm doing there. I'm just making sure that I know what I'm doing, and I'm going to come in with Brother Loomis, and I'm going to attack two things. Well, three things. I'm going to attack that unit there, and I'm going to attack that bastion, and I'm going to attack that barracks. I don't want the barracks there, and there's a unit there. I thought he was dead, and I retreated, and I realized he was still there, so I had to come back. I didn't see him because he was hiding under the barracks, and so I had to come back and hit him again. It's okay if you retreat because your tactics still work. Now, my brother Loomis is only level 10. He does not shoot air. I think that happens at level 20 or something like that. On the regular Lightbringers, I do have I can hit air, but not my brother Loomis, not yet. So there are things in this tech center here, and you want to watch out for those. So I'm dropping a missile on it. Normally, pardon me, I would fly over and take out the missile silos, but in this case, the missile silos are too tough. So there's another unit there. I'm using my brother John from the other side to take out that unit. I'll go ahead and keep brother John in there. We'll go ahead and deploy everything. And I unfortunately forgot to rebuild my mercs. Normally I would drop my mercs right there. And there is I hope I get that missile before, yeah, I did. So you want to make sure that you drop a missile on the academy and you drop a missile on the tech center. Um, Otherwise, units will come out that can cause you extra damage. So this base takes longer than the number 2 base or the number 3 base. It's the toughest one, I think. And a lot of times in the events, if you've watched my videos, you'll hear me say that the bases are not difficult in their order. Like 1 is not the easiest, and 2 is not medium, and 3 is not the hardest. That's not the way they usually set them up. I usually find they're out of order. And in this case, I would say probably number 2 is the easiest, this base, and then number 1, and then number 3. Um, it is number 1 is not the hardest base. It's just one of the hardest bases because of that bastion. This one does not have a bastion. Um, this one I'm dropping something on the um, academy. I'm flying over. I would like to take out all 3 of the producing buildings: the airport, the barracks, and the war factory. The war factory is difficult to find, and and again, you can't take out um, I mean, you could, but it wouldn't be worth taking out the missile silos. You'd have to use a bunch of passes and other things like that, so it's not worth it. And then I deploy, and all of my units just have one Lightbringer and one Spartan, with the exception of John. John is all by himself. You do want John to be by himself because um, John will be um, it, once you hit his tactics, he'll have more range, and whatever you put with him is going to like run forward and just take a lot of damage. So don't do that. Get damage on one unit. Sometimes you will get a few seconds of damage on, pardon me, on one unit. Don't worry about it because you do have to come in and reload John, and it takes like a minute. Okay, and so what I usually do is I come back to my base, I let the repair go, and then I build my missiles and I build my um, I build my missiles and then I build my mercs and that I'm going to be dropping on the next base, and then I go in and then I repair. So you've got a few minutes in between each base. Not really a few minutes, but a few seconds in between each base while you're doing all that other stuff. And usually by then, the repair will be done for free. And the number three base, this is probably the hardest one. The hardest part is to kill these defending units without taking too much damage. Um, I have it on Ruby right now. So if I didn't have it on Ruby, it might be better. But then if you forget to put it on Ruby later, I just find it just easier to leave it on Ruby. Now, I did make a mistake here. I dropped my um, mercenaries after I deployed. Should have dropped the mercenaries first and then deployed, and then that reduces your damage. But I dropped my mercenaries after I deployed. Somehow I got that out of order, and I'm running out of time here because of the holidays. I don't have a lot of time to spend on this event, so I just thought I'd put this video out as quick as I could. And we do have one, apparently one thing that's damaged, and everything else is free repair. That one, for whatever reason, is 5 minutes, but it's just like 5 minutes and a few seconds, I think. So I'm not counting that. But my John, remember, John has to take a minute to reload his his tactics anyway. If you use his tactics. Now, the cool thing about Brother Loomis is Brother Loomis's tactics, even if you use all three, reload right away. And so that's cool about Brother Loomis. Um, See, that's just 5 minutes and a few seconds. And then John will actually be repaired prior to um, his tactics being ready to be um, refilled. So um, it's really free repair. I mean, it is free repair. Obviously, I'm not using any gold, but um, you just hang out, go ahead and build your mercs and build your missiles, and go move your units to the next base because that takes time too. So if you do have a little bit of damage, then do that while they're repairing. Good luck. See you next time.